with everything going on, the controversy that's happened. Listen, I'm not saying people can't come back, and not have a redemption and learn from their mistakes, right? That's not the conversation we're having here, right? It's more of a terms
Right.
of business sense. And you've seen many reports of people, whether it might be Elliot Page or even Issa Rae, basically having issues saying what's Hollywood protecting, their actors, especially let's face it, even white actors. Like we still have the thing going on with Jonathan Majors right now. We have Nurse Bertha, who is the new who is Namor. He got
Namor.
sexual assault and everything. And now nothing in terms of with him been like to the extent of Jonathan Major, because Jonathan Major was arrested, right? Well, this is just allegation, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
just an allegation of something he was dealing with already for like 3 months prior, and
right,
has evidence to show that it's not the case.
right. It's still court of public opinion and everything that, but literally looking how if this happened to any other actor, I mean, let's face it, even a black actor. I'm not trying to bring race. I'm just using as an example.
Hmm.
Like there wouldn't be no premiere. They probably wouldn't even show this
Nope.
movie. Um,
Nope.
And I mean, and the fact that he showed up to premiere, he took interviews, right, and then like was able to able to speak and everything. Um, I think now I thought his comments he made at the premiere, I thought was good, especially was pre-written and everything. But talking
Hmm.
about he thanked everyone, and he also thanked the filmmakers in the studio for dealing with him, especially with the circumstances of his life and everything. But I'm saying this right now. I don't care how much money this movie is making. Ezra Miller's not coming back as Flash because the reason why is that with this new state of DC, they need a lot of things going for them than not, and with already the behind the scenes controversy you had with before Ezra, with even with the whole Snyder thing, and
Hmm.
Henry Cavill, studios not going in and changing scripts and having not letting directors have full control. Um, you have to be a drama free zone. And hell, we have the dude running DC now when he had that almost a similar situation where he was fired
Hmm.
from Marvel and then got hired back again and everything. And then we act like that never happened, but it did happen. And this dude got more out of that than he did than most people would, because if people survive, in terms of not being prosecuted or anything else, out of their career, they just living in quiet. James Gunn is now running DC. Had the last film made over almost around $800 million in the box office, and he got hired with DC to do Suicide Squad on top of this film he was doing with Marvel. He was getting
Hmm.
opportunities out of that. So it's like there's a double standard there. But again, I'm not saying anyone should not be is exempt from being forgiven. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that they need to go a different direction with this. They need to, because this is not going to be beneficial to them as a corporation moving forward. And they're playing PR right now because they know that the film is coming out as of right now, and we're not going to say that our actor is fired, just like with the whole thing with Ben Affleck. Oh, Ben Affleck is still going to be Batman. When Comic Con happened and there was reports saying he was done as Batman, and he was, and then he's like, no, I will go be with Matt Reeves and I'll be like an ape for him and everything like in the movies. No, I'm still being Batman. Come back, he's not being Batman anymore. It's a PR thing, and I feel like weeks
Hmm.
after this, film come out, like literally not gonna be too long until we find out he's not coming back. 'Cause especially now, even regardless, he said the movie makes a lot of money, and we might have him as as an actor. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, it's like the amount of money that someone makes is not good to sort of their public opinion. And listen, and I saw what the movies are tracking. I think this movie made 60 million this weekend, which
Hmm.
surprisingly, Spider Verse made three times as that on its opening weekend. Right, made 280 million. Right, its opening weekend, and Flash currently right now is tracking making 60. Right, and I'm just saying, like, even when you're hearing some views about Aquaman 2 not being that good, Blue Beetle, morphin time, and stuff.
Stop. Stop.
But
Stop.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm not saying I hope the movie can be bad, but I'm just like it ain't gonna be like the greatest thing in the world and stuff like that. It's like no, 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 no. But if they go in a direction, they have to do a clean slate. Cause I don't like this whole thing when you make a reboot, but then you want to pick and choose who you want to bring to the point it confuses it being a reboot. And after everything, you want to keep, we're waiting on have Henry Cavill back, but we can't because it's a new Superman. And then, oh, will we keep Ezra Miller because what continuity? No, no, no. Do I forgive him as a person when if he's take accountability if charges anything are presented and he's taking accountability for it? Who am I not to say he can't be exempt from that? Whatever, like he done a time, he done, he apologized and he changed his pattern of behavior over that. There's gonna, yeah, of course, anyone. Like to me personally, I would forgive someone and everything like that, but it's better. It's better said than done, and so I just like leave it at that. With saying that if you're gonna be the Flash again with that, but